Feels good to win. I mean, I thought the game was pretty interesting. You know, I won that rapid game in Leuven, for example, but I mean that wasn't really much of a game because Magnus just blundered a piece. So to play a complicated game and I mean outplay him in all the complications, it feels really good. I guess. I'm also quite happy because somewhere around move 40, I kind of messed it up. I mean, when I play this e takes f4 move, I think h6 just wins the game. I mean, we don't even go into the second control. So I'm quite happy that even after I made the slight slip, I was still able to come back, find the queen d1, queen d4 idea, and convert. So it's quite nice, but of course it's a very long tournament, and it's just the start. Well, I mean, the thing is that it was very tricky because either I have something that's straightforward and winning, or I have to do something like exchange queens or rooks and play some really long endgame where technically it's probably winning, but it's going to be extremely difficult to convert. So that was kind of why I was looking at everything a couple of times. But fortunately, once I found queen d1, queen d4, I mean, there aren't many alternatives for white in the position, so it wasn't that hard to just keep looking at everything a few extra times. You know, there's a big difference, I would say, between Magnus and a lot of the other players in that if you tend to play some moves which are slightly dubious, or you play some openings that aren't 100% solid or accurate, you can get in a lot of trouble. And I found, at least in my games against him, he's much better at punishing me than some of the other players. And so what that does is that kind of it makes it so that you have to adjust your style, you have to adjust the way that you play. And like last year, for example, I didn't really have the opportunity to play Magnus. So when I'm playing some of these other players, and then I play, black against Magnus, for example, it's very difficult because I didn't have many opportunities to play him. Whereas after Paris and Leuven, where I had the chance to play him, what was it, like, how many times? I can't do my math. I think it was 6 times total. 6 times or whatever it was, 8 times. It was much easier to kind of just get in the mindset and just go with it. So it's very nice, but again, it's one game. It doesn't mean that much in the bigger scheme of things.